All right, YouTube, just a message that I wanted to send out. I'm looking very forward to be part of the YouTube partnership program. I'm looking very forward to that. And during the COVID-19, a lot of people are going through major crises. They're going through a really difficult time, and it's a difficult time for me too. Things have changed tremendously for me. So, I mean, I think right now, I think for most YouTubers, they want their channel to be recognized and pass their reviews, especially when they deserve it. I mean, my channel brings a lot of joy to many people. It really brings a lot of things for people that people like to see. They really love my work. They really think it's great. And so I want to make sure that I pass the review. I mean, it's important that I get through the review. Now, the only thing that I'm concerned with, my channel is not risque at all. I have no risque things at all on my channel. So that's not a concern. The community guidelines are positive. I never swear. I never, I never use violence. I definitely would never use any hate speech or anything like that. So I'm very positive. All my videos are very, very positive. The amount of work that I put in to make sure I do a solid job and do a really good job and keep my channel very clean. It's a very clean channel. Very PG, I would say. I look amazing, but I mean, that's like not really related to that, really. It's like The Rock, I guess. You can be PG. He's totally PG, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I guess that has nothing to do with it. But yeah, so I mean, so I'm very positive. I have no hate speech. I'm also set for adults only on this channel, so it's not like it's a big deal anyway. But yes, so I'm really strong at my ability to perform. I'm a good dancer. I have a chiseled look that looks amazing. I'm very lucky to look this way. So obviously I'll get to the point on YouTube. So during this crisis of COVID-19, it's really difficult for a lot of people to make ends meet. Things are a lot worse for a lot of people. So I think crunching down on people negatively on YouTube for having things that might be, well, you can have another solution, right? Like my friend had a cover channel, and he did only covers, but Buff Corral has a cover channel. He was allowed to keep his channel, and all of a sudden they took away his channel. So, I mean, how fair is it to have one person have a channel with covers and the other person not have a channel with covers, right? So he's trying to fight it now. He can't get a hold of YouTube though. He has no way of getting a hold of YouTube, so he doesn't know what to do. And that was during his review. So I don't want my review to be tarnished or tainted in any way because of the same situation. I really want my review to be strong and solid and go through. I really want it to be positive for everybody because people love my stuff. I mean, I have a classic look. I look like Marilyn Monroe as a guy, right? So I'm Betty Page as a guy, like the pinup model. So I look like that, right? It would be very good for YouTube to have somebody else like that, like a Madonna character from Madonna from her past. And Madonna still looks good now, but someone like that, someone that's really chiseled and handsome and classic. And then my Melina videos are very beautiful. And I mean, the things that I've done on my channel, other people have done way, way worse. Like, there are people that do reviews. They do reviews on videos. They have the whole video of like a lot, not the whole video, but they have video parts in their channel. And I mean, they use video pieces. So I mean, like, why would that be? Like, I mean, they use the actual footage of the video, and they have the video in there. So how would that be any different from somebody that puts the music on in the background and sings to it? Now remember, I'm willing to part with the cover revenue if I'm not following some laws that I mean, I don't think I'm breaking any rules, but I mean, but in case I am, I want the cover artist, the original artist, to get all the revenue. I mean, for me, on my channel, it's worth it to me to have the channel. I have enough other videos on my channel that I can make revenue. I don't need to have those cover videos on here, right? Like, that's not a big deal. Um, so, I mean, it's really important for me to have a channel. I really want to pass my review. I really do a good job. I always recognize the artist when I do covers. I always make sure that I'm performing and make sure that the artist gets recognized. That I'm telling you that I'm doing a cover. I always make sure. I always make sure I represent the artist very well. I mean, I do compare myself and say that I'm better than the artist, but I mean, that's just my looks. Their talent is immeasurable, right? So, some of these artists sing so well, you're like, oh my God, that song is breathtaking. So, I want to make sure that I can do, I mean, if I could do covers and generate some revenue for myself, that'd be awesome, but I want to get the same revenue that somebody else that does covers would do. So I believe people do covers all the time. So, like Gwen Stefani did It's My Life, and she sang it exactly the same as the original artist, right? So, I mean, how fair is it if I get mine taken down when I'm very, very good? I might even be better than Gwen Stefani sometimes, but she's very good, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like it's not, wouldn't be right, you know? So, and I'm only saying this theoretically, right? Like I want to make sure my review goes through, so I'm part of the YouTube partnership program because I really feel I deserve it. And I think a lot of people would really miss out on viewing my videos because they're very, very good. I'm not saying that in a show-offy or kind of like bragging kind of way. I'm trying to say that in terms of how much joy I bring to a lot of people. I inspire a lot of people. I make people feel really, really good. I bring a look that's classic handsomeness and and starlit beauty from Melina. So that's rare. Like nobody's like that. Who's good at drag? Well, I don't consider it drag, but who's good at drag and who's good at being a good-looking male? It's very rare. Most of the time, if you're good at being dressed as a woman and look good, or drag you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, if you look good like that, then you probably don't look good as a man. Not necessarily true, but that's usually the case. Maybe I'm not. There might be an emerging artist that's like me as well. Okay, so and then if you're a girl dressed up, or a girl dressed up as a man, who's gonna be like good looking in both? And then if you're a good looking guy dressed up as a woman, are you gonna be good looking as a woman? Probably not. Like Melina looks very very good. And Marco looks very very good. I'm Marco and Melina. So you know YouTube, I really want you to take my channel and say, hey, this is a good channel, very good channel. Very honored to be part of the YouTube partnership program. He's definitely someone, and Melina, well, I'm both, but he's definitely someone that would be a very good, even a good celebrity, right? So it's important that I get I get recognized because I am very very good. I mean my look alone is enough to make people want to buy anything that I do. I mean just to say, you know, not buy anything I do, but be on YouTube, watch me on YouTube. So I mean, like there are celebrities that look way worse than me, that are super cocky and just like I'm the be all end all, you know. I don't have that attitude, which I mean, I sometimes I'm like I think I'm the be all end all, but I mean, I'm not really gonna show it to other people really, but because I just choose not to. I'm more of a humble person, but I mean, I'm always nice. I'm always respectful. My channel is very much PG. It's not really very. I just want to really pass that review. As you probably noticed, I made several videos, but I don't want you to miss any of these videos. I want to make sure you guys catch that when you do my review, because I'm very, very good and I'm very, very nice and I do a very good job. And I think if the artist saw that you took down someone's channel that made 10,000 covers, all that money going to the artist. I think artists are a lot about money. They're not going to be like, oh, you let that go? Oh, well. They're going to be like, you let that go? What do you mean? You know? So YouTube, take that in consideration. Please pass the review. I'd be very excited. And please remember my other channels. They were very, very good. I'm not sure if it was a terrible employee that took them down, but I really feel they should be brought back. I really do. They were really, really good. I looked amazing. I was in great shape. I was in Speedos and bodybuilder wear. I think there's not enough of that on YouTube. And I think that YouTube is changing in better directions. So I really want them to put that channel back, if they can, obviously. I'm not sure if they can, but I see lots of people doing way more risque things, like Brian Hahn is doing things that you would never see other people do because they're not allowed. For some reason he is, I don't know why. But anyway, I'm very supportive of Brian Hahn, but I mean, you know, it's like, come on, like we're all YouTubers, we should all be treated the same. I'm very good looking, so, and even if you weren't good looking and you do videos like that, by all means, if somebody wants to watch them, why not, right? So, you know, obviously you have to limit what you do, but on YouTube because of the community guidelines, but you know what I mean? Like those channels are very, very good, very popular. People love them. People would watch it from all over the world probably. They were really, really good. My channel was just about to go viral, and then I had it taken away. So, this channel is totally PG, by the way, but those channels were risque, but I mean, you know, I mean, for me, I just think it's only fair that those channels come back, and this channel gets a solid review. Plus, especially since COVID-19, why would you want someone's channel to be taken down when they have such a good, solid performance record, and they're so good and they do a really good job. And during the COVID-19, it's a difficult time for me even to make ends meet. I'm doing decent, but I mean, I would like to have my channel do very, very well. I really deserve it, you know? I enjoy YouTube very much, so to me it'd be really enjoyable to have a channel, and I really feel I bring a lot to the YouTube community. All right, thank you guys. Okay, thank you YouTube. Bye.